Listen, the queens are gagging right now, okay? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Shayla if this is your first time here. So in today's video, I'm reviewing the brand new Life's a Drag palette by Manny Mua. He just launched his Lunar Beauty and this is like the talk of the town, okay? I couldn't wait to get my hands on this and I got a PR package, which we got right here, and listen, there's a budget. Okay, this looks like shmoney. I wanted to show you guys the actual packaging. Oh, let me just put this down, okay? So the packaging, first off, this palette is huge. Like, do you see? It's like the size of my head, and I have a big head, okay? It says Life's a Drag, little gold glittery, and on the back, actually I want to get to this a little bit later. I want to show you the palette and just my first impressions of the palette. So the actual palette has Manny's eyes in drag. I think this is super clever. It's very cute. So when you open up the palette, you see there's a mirror. Like, every palette needs a mirror, okay? It says, be a queen. And then there are 14 eyeshadows. The names of the shadows are right here. This is how a palette should look. All palettes should be structured like this. I say this over and over again. This is how a palette should look, okay? So my first impressions, and I've seen the palette already. I saw it online like everyone else, but my first impression of the palette was, you know, like I was just like it almost seems like the browns over here should be one palette and then this should be another palette. Like I didn't get it at all. So when I got the PR package, I read the back of the box that it comes in and I just want to read it to you guys because it kind of brings the palette together and it made sense after I read it. Alright, so Manny says, there's like a cute little note back here. He says, my first experience in the makeup world was in drag, which is why drag has been such an important influence in my life and always will be. I dedicated this palette to all my makeup lovers out there. We are all queens. So after I read that, I was like, okay, it makes sense. Like he's kind of dedicating this palette to drag makeup, which is why there's a lot of neutral shades and bright colors because that's kind of how he started. And I love when brands have a story and they tell the story. Life's a Drag, he started in drag. The colors are meant for drag, so it just makes sense. You know what I mean? I'm curious to see how these shades are gonna look on the eyes because they are more pastel than what I'm used to and what I wear. So we are gonna try it out. So in this video, you will see my first impressions and my review of the new Life's a Drag palette. So after I'm done doing my makeup, I will give you my honest feedback and just let you know if I'd recommend it or not and if it's a drag or not. So if you want to see my thoughts on this palette, continue to watch. All right, my foundation's on, brows are did, edges are laid. It's time to slay. Ooh, that was good. That was really good. All right, so I'm low-key a little inspired by this palette. I naturally would gravitate to this. We all know this, like I'm all about this here. But I want to do something different, so I'm going to start with Campy in the crease. Yeah, we're doing a yellow in the crease, okay? Gotta do something a little different. This is my fluffy blending brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and just start with this yellow. Oh, that actually looks good. You know what? This shadow isn't as pigmented as I thought it would be, which is working out in my favor because kind of like creating a perfect transition color right up in here. You know what else I'm noticing? This color is buildable. So when I first put it on, it was almost kind of sheer, but I'm gradually just adding more and it is building, which is a good thing. Oh yeah. Next I'm gonna go in with Kai Kai. Is it KK? Kai Kai? This pink one right here in the crease. I'm switching to a smaller blending brush and we're just gonna blend this out. I'm hoping that mixed with the yellow it's gonna create kind of like a little sunrise in my crease here, and it is. Ooh. I was about to do a whole drag look and break the internet, but I don't know how to do that, so I'm really loving how the pink and the yellow are mixing in the crease, and I'm so glad I didn't put like a brown transition color that I typically would do because this is looking pretty bomb. Alright, next I'm going to go in with Snatched, and I'm actually going to apply this in the crease and the outer lid and the inner lid. And I'm using the same brush. What is this? This is BH Cosmetics number 9 brush, and I like it. I think this is synthetic hair too. Little marbly. little marbly tip here. We're gonna cut this crease for sure. Look how pretty that is. Does it look cute on screen? Yes. Okay, so what I'm noticing is that the eyeshadows definitely warm up on the skin. So they're not quite as vibrant as they look in the palette here, and they warm up a little bit on the skin, which I kind of like that a little better because I don't really wear super bright colors on my eyes. Like, I'll do a bright blue, but I'll also have like browns all around it. You know what I mean? I don't know if this was like meant to do that or not, but I do like how it kind of warms up on the skin. I think some of you guys are gonna love that, and some of you who like wearing like super bright colors may not. Just kind of personal preference, but so far so good. Snatched. I'm gonna switch to a flat brush and I'm gonna apply Snatched, which is the darkest shade, and I'm just gonna put it on the outside and the inside of my lid. Just really packing it on. See what this shadow does. Whenever I want colors to look a little bit more intense, I always use a flat brush to apply them. I haven't decided if I want to add the black color yet. I may put a little bit on, just a little bit on later, but for now I'm gonna cut the crease with Colourpop number 28 concealer. So when I cut the crease and I only want to cut like the center of it, I just put the concealer in the center of my lid here. And I'm using my Sigma F70 brush. It's like a nice flat synthetic haired brush. Okay, I definitely didn't put enough concealer. Yep, definitely didn't put enough concealer on. Which is fine. I always try and just spread what I have, and then we can always add a little bit more. It's always better to add more versus like have too much and it'd just be a mess, you know? You really want to take your time when you cut the crease. This probably takes the longest. Like, don't rush this part at all. I feel like blending out the crease, you can kind of rush. No, but really you can. Like, you can kind of do that quick, but when you cut the crease, you really want to just do like small little sections at a time and take your time. All right, now that we have the crease nice and cut, this is looking very good. It's very promising. I'm very excited. I'm gonna apply that same pink shade, this one right here. Oh wait, let me wipe off the brush a little bit. Put this pink shade on the outside and the inside of my lid. My voice is a little bit more on the raspy side right now because of Vegas. I blame Vegas. It just hasn't been the same. Like, I left Vegas, what, 4 days ago? My voice is still on crack. Like cracky, not, you know what I mean. So right now, I'm just overlapping this pink shade with Snatched. So just making sure that it looks blended and you don't see like any harsh lines. So I'm just gonna go back and forth with, I think it's Kai and Snatched, until it looks like just nice and blended. So that might mean I need to add a little bit more of the pink, a little bit more Snatched. Like right here, I definitely need a little bit more of the pink, and I'm just kind of overlapping it until it blends. Ooh, this pink on my lid is looking cute. All right, now that the lid is pretty blended, I'm going to apply Beet, which is this like frosty color on the center of the lid. Ooh. I'm using the same brush, you guys. I do not like to clean a million brushes, so I will use the same one for as long as possible. I'm doing the same thing with Beet, just overlapping it with the other lid colors so it looks nice and blended. Get a little halo effect up in here. Ooh, that's cute. We're gonna call this a little sunrise, a little LA sunrise Beet. We're gonna call it a Venice Beet, Santa Monica Beet, maybe a Malibu Beet. All right, so next I'm gonna use my angled brush with Cake Face, this white color, and I'm just gonna, see that little empty space where there's a line where I cut the crease? I'm just gonna kind of fill that in with the white eyeshadow. I definitely thought that this white was gonna be a little bit brighter, like more pigmented, but that's okay. You know, the raspiness of my voice right now is like a 10. Vegas, you did me dirty. You did me dirty. All right, next I'm gonna use my Shady eyeliner. Ooh, perfect, Shady. Ooh. My Shady eyeliner, and I'm gonna line the top and bottom lash line. I'm also gonna wing out my liner, and I'm gonna line kind of like a thicker line on the bottom. I like to also cover the lashes with liner, so I don't really like to see my skin in between my lashes, so I really just make sure to cover it and kind of wiggle it in there. Using my angled brush, I'm just gonna set the liner with Snatched, this dark, I don't even know what you call this, kind of like a burgundy shade. I like to set the liner with shadow because I feel like it prevents it from running. And then when I smudge it, it's just a little bit softer and it blends better. All right, now with my pencil brush, I'm just gonna go in with Kai Kai here. Hopefully I'm saying that right. And I'm gonna smudge the bottom lash line. Okay, I'm really liking this, but I just want a little more. So I'm gonna smudge Shady, which is the black here, under the lash line. Just like a tiny bit. Oh yeah, you see that? That's what it was missing. Look at that. That's why I always start light to dark when I apply colors, because you can always add, you know, but if it's too dark, it's harder to take away. All right, next I'm gonna apply Big Shot Mascara on my top and bottom lashes. I'm not gonna go too crazy on my top lashes because I'm wearing falsies. You already know. I would like to apply my mascara without making a crazy face. Just one time, please. Thank you. Like, can I just have one day where I don't make a crazy face? Yo, my crease right now, pretty good. All right, I'm gonna finish off this magical sunset with the Mykonos lashes from Lilly Lash. We are doing drama today, okay? If you can't tell already, drama, raspy drama. All right, I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup and I will be right back with my final thoughts on the palette. All right, I'm back. I have to say I am loving my eyes. I absolutely love how my eyes came out. I'm a little shook. I'm over here like, dang, my eyes look like a really pretty Barbie sunset. And I'm here for it. I have to be honest, I was so skeptical of this palette just because there were so many bright colors with the neutral shades. I was like, it doesn't make sense. I don't get it. But after using it, I really love it. I do wish, the only complaint I have about it is I wish that this color and a couple of the mattes were more vibrant, you know, like just a little bit more vibrant. But other than that, I absolutely love the look. Congratulations, Manny. You did an amazing job. I love that this palette tells a story, tells your story, and boom, life's a drag. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Don't forget to comment below. Let me know what you think of my little Barbie sunrise. Subscribe to my channel, and last but not least, strut and slay. Ooh, it's looking pretty nice. Okay, where am I going? Like, I need to go somewhere with this. Look at these eyes. All right, I'm gonna finish the rest. Ooh. It looks like someone's got a budget. Was that my phone? Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. About the drag, honey. When you open the actual... All right, what do we do next? It looks like someone... Oh. Life's a drag. When you open up the palette, you see